All right, guys, so as we approach problem 1, if you can't tell, this is a new video. The steps on the front page still all apply, but throughout the years, I've just found a better way of showing students how to solve these things, more of an organized fashion. So you can see we have our 3 equations, and we need to find the solution of the system, meaning find what x, y, and z equal. This tells us to use elimination. I'm going to tell you this. Use whatever you want to use, okay? Which just means pretty much follow my steps. I always try to find a way to teach you guys how to do something that always works, and here it is. In fact, I pulled this procedure from Mr. Travelpiece. He showed me how he liked to keep it organized, and hey, that works really well. So I guess I'll have to give him credit for that. So we have 3 equations. What you want to do, step number 1, is pick one of these equations that looks pretty easy. Now, usually kids just automatically pick equation 1. If you do that, I want you to eye up equation 1. Do you see that z has a positive 1 in front of it? That's what we're going to focus on. So we're going to make 3 columns. Let's block it off now, 3 columns. I'm going to show you what goes in these 3 columns. In the first column, take an equation. It really doesn't matter which one. And we're going to solve for the easy variable. All right, so equation 1, let's write it down. 2x minus y plus z equals 4. We're going to solve this equation for z. So we're going to minus 2x, we're going to add y. Minus 2x, add y. So we get z equals negative 2x plus y plus 4. You could put the 4 in the front if you wanted to. Okay, that looks a little better, and there you go. This equation is so important for what comes next. Take the next equation that we haven't touched yet and put in this, what we just found. Put in what you just found. So we have x plus 3y. Now you see how we have minus z? We're not going to write minus z. We're going to write minus what we just got. Negative 2x plus y plus 4 equals 11. So we took out z and we replaced it with what we found z to be. Distribute and simplify. X plus 3y. Now a negative times a negative is positive 2x. Negative times a positive is minus y. A negative times a positive is minus 4 equals 11. Add the 4 to the other side. Combine your like terms. X and positive 2x makes 3x. 3y minus y makes positive 2y. 11 and 4 makes 15. Hold on to this equation. It's pretty important. Again, we're going to do that, but this time we're going to do it with a third equation. So next equation. So the last one that you haven't touched yet. Again, we're going to put in what we got from our first step. So ready? I'm going to draw a really long arrow. I'm going to put in that equation. So this one right here. 4x plus y minus, but not minus z, minus what we got over here. Negative 2x plus y plus 4. Negative 2x plus y plus 4 equals 14. Distribute in. Again, we just took out z. This is 4x plus y. Negative times a negative is a positive. A negative times a positive is a negative. A negative times a positive is a negative. Add the 4 over. Combine your like terms. 4x and 2x make 6x. y minus y. Oh, that's kind of nice. Those actually cancel out. Very rarely does that happen. This is kind of going to be a special case scenario here. That does not usually happen. I'll do another problem where that does not happen, okay? But you see how we're down to one variable? Divide each side by 6. We get x equals 3. Once you get a solution, save it because that's like the most important part. Once you get a solution, your work is almost done. You just have to work your way backwards and put it into the equations before it. So we're going to take this x equals 3, and we're going to put it in for that x right there. So we're going to do 3 times 3 plus 2y equals 15. That's 9 plus 2y equals 15. Minus 9 minus 9. 2y equals 15 minus 9 is 6. Divide by 2, divide by 2. Y equals 3. Hopefully you can see, like, once you find one solution, you're kind of home free. Okay, now take these two answers you just got and go back to the very first box you made. So I'm going to go, let's do the x. We're going to draw x, and it's going to go way up here to this x. And way down here we have y. It's going to go right here for that y. And then we'll be all done. Z equals -2 times x was 3 plus y, which was 3, plus 4. That's going to be -6 plus 7 is 1. Now we have all three answers. Now this problem was kind of an easy problem because of the very end over here. The y's canceled out, and that's kind of a rare situation. But alphabetically speaking, your point would be 3, 3, 1 for x, y, z. And if you ever want to check these, or maybe your test is multiple choice, you can take 3 and plug it in for x, and 3 and plug it in for y, and 1 and plug it in for z into each of these equations, not just for one equation, and it will come out in the wash. Let's try another problem where that doesn't happen, where this right here, where the y's wouldn't cancel out.